Today, we are going to be diving into ATEEZ and befirst's brand new collaboration song called Hush Hush. And today, guys, I'm going to show you exactly what I found out after 10 listens and watches of this music video. You guys ready? Let's dive straight in. Here we go. Whoa. That was cool.
Who the hell are you? befirst. Who the hell are you? ATEEZ. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Gotta wake up. 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 We're gonna get it.
Right off the bat, I love this. We're kind of already setting the tone for the music video, which almost looks like this like eclipsed sun. So if we go back to like the 26 second mark, so we're gonna go right back to about, we'll go to like right here, and then if we go forward just a little bit, right in this area, you can see all in that little section, and it starts right after these guys come in or come out of this scene. You can see here's this what looks like an eclipsed sun, because you can see that it's like, you can see like what is most likely the sun, and then at first when I was watching this, that's why it took me a couple different times just to catch this. It looks more like it's like the solar eclipse happening than it is like the moon is like covering the sun. So I almost would consider this being more of like them going for more of these like solar eclipse occurring. That kind of seems to be as we watch the music video. Pay attention, guys. You'll see that this kind of is the theme where you'll see a lot of this orange light, orange glow going on, and it's more this darker concept that you see almost the entire way through. You never really see full sunlight come through at all during the video. It's just every once in a while just teases these little orange moments. And if you pay attention to this whole entire section here, as we go forward, it's still there all the way through up until we finish off in this scene. This little solar moon here, we'll call it, or sorry, this solar sun, what do I want to call this? Eclipse sun, we'll call it that. This eclipse sun here is basically there the entire time, and it's pretty much there a lot during this whole entire music video. Just kind of popping in every once in a while, and then you can see this little like orange glowy stuff that pops up a lot too. So if you guys pay attention, you'll notice that throughout the entire music video. So I just want to cover that part like right off the bat, so I don't have to keep going over it and pausing for it. I can kind of just be like, oh, there it is again, you know. But really cool part. So let's go back to right about here when they say we're gonna kill it. That's kind of like when they're really gonna start the song now, which is just, and this is just, I have so much awesome stuff to show you guys. Let's just keep going.
We're gonna get it.
There we are. Again, where it is again. If we go back a couple times here, see? Now it's just up in the sky where it belongs, basically, but it's still present. The other thing I want to point out that I just actually noticed just from this pause right now is we can see that I just mentioned that solar eclipsed sun is back up in the sky, but he also says in the lyrics here, now that the sun has set. So again, they're not even just tying it into the music video, they're also tying it into the lyrics too. But anyways, just keep going. This is awesome. Oh, Jongho, wow. Right here, this is such a cool part. So if we go back to a little bit farther back here, if we go pay attention to this arrow, actually I'll show you the arrow real quick right now, just because we're in that area. This arrow literally says, we have no time to waste. And the reason why I'm showing this to you guys is because if we go back a little bit farther to where Jongho is singing here, here it is right here. We have no time to waste, no time to wait. Literally, ATEEZ is over here singing in their own sector of the music video, whereas befirst is over on this building. And, you know, Jongho here is like, hey, look, we got no time to waste. We got to get into this. We got to make this song for the people, you know? And so he shoots the arrow over to the befirst crew, and it literally says exactly what he's saying in the lyrics. So I just love that they tied that together so perfectly with the lyrics like that and the music video itself. I mean, that's just such a nice little touch. That's so freaking cool. I mean, gosh, this music video is so well put together in terms of just like tying everything together. and like, oh, it's so good. Let's keep going. Nice catch too. Nice playing, I love that. Ah, they're on the train from the beginning of the video. This part, just wild. Oh, so much happening here. So, first off, we're on the train now, of course, that we saw from the very, like, the little intro of the video. But if you pay attention during this entire little train scene, so if we come here, see, we're about to enter the train. So if we come in here, we're in the train. As you can see, here is the entrance. And in this moment, he's like basically jumping into it. But in this moment, it's kind of tilted. But you can see this is the entrance of the train, which makes sense. You know, the train would be, you know, straight lined like this, and you go out the entrance over here to the side. But if you notice, as we go through this whole entire section, watch as we keep going. We're turning and turning and turning. This incredible camera shot that they do here, to the point where they keep turning up until the point now the entrance is literally on the roof. So it's like they basically like did this sick little camera move here where they're like, boom, and turned it on its side, and now it's like almost like the train is driving sideways. See, this guy was hanging sideways, but now he is standing upright. It's such a little tiny little touch to like show, but it's so cool. And then the other thing that I happen to just also, you know, come across while we're going through this is, if we go ahead here, right here, he's going to basically, essentially, do a shot like he's taking a camera, I should say a photo, and so he's going to make the quintessential, like, oh, square camera, like, and if you listen when I play back again, you'll hear it actually does like a click noise like a camera. But what's really freaking cool about this is not only just that camera effect, but here we go. We are in, so he's squared. We got the square. And if we keep going, we actually transition through his finger square into the very next scene. So let me go back here, and we can just watch this whole thing. And I can show you guys right from this area. We'll see it turn. We'll see it finish turning. He'll do the little camera thing. It'll make a click noise. You can see us go through his little square in his fingers into the next scene. So freaking cool. So awesome. Heard it? Yeah. This is cool. This melody is really dope because if you hear that, it's very much the don don don, and then by the fourth note they go ding. It goes a little bit higher. It sounds different from the other notes. And the reason why that is because essentially when you look at how music is created, it's all based off of scale. So you start at, like, let's say like C. That's typically kind of like what people start with. So let's say like you start at C. So you start like C0, and you'll go up the scale to C1, and then up scale C2. So let's say, like, for example, this is a song made in B minor. So let's say that he starts with B. So let's say that the note is like B. Like, let's say they put it like 4. So let's say it's like B4, 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 and they shoot up to that higher note. That higher note might end up being more like maybe like a B5. And the reason they do that is not only to create like a nice little like melody, but also just a little bit of that change up in that melody is enough to really pull us back in and intrigue us. If you just hear like a dun 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 dun, you're gonna be like, okay, cool, like this is sweet. But if you hear that dun 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 dun, and it jumps up, you're like, whoa, what is that? That was nice. So if you go back and listen, it's really freaking cool. It's really awesome. One of my favorite actually melodies, and like this is kind of like almost like a very like some, it's definitely a house. It's a house beat I've heard before, but I don't know exactly what I would call it in terms of like what kind of house. But listen, this is so cool. Ooh. Whoa! So freaking dope. What? Oh, it's such a good song. love that right there. That is so cool. This is a really quick camera effect, but the reason why it's so cool is there's actually a little bit of an extra dynamic to it. So we come out of this scene, and you're gonna watch. He's gonna smash the camera by doing like a stomping on it. So like, you know, technically, if like let's say you stomped on a camera, actually you might break the lens. So they add that effect in here. But also, if you notice, as the glass shatters away, we're gonna transition into the next scene. So watch as this. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. So watch. He's gonna stomp. Boom, boom, and boom into the next scene. So you can even see the glass has shattered, and we're jumping into the next scene. And so let me see if I can do this going out here. So yeah, so here you go, stomp, breaks the glass, and you can see us come out into the very next scene of the music video. It's so cool. Like I said, guys, this is the stuff that I love, like to like find, like just like doing these kinds of videos for you, because it's stuff I would never catch if I didn't take the time to like really dissect these things. And these like types of music videos. So freaking cool. Woo! That was sick sound. Oh, we saw it again, and I told you guys it was coming back. If we watch here, we go back. We could probably go back to here. Watch. The orange little light thing comes back. There it is. Another sick little. These guys really honed in on the camera work here, and like the little tiny little like video effects. If you pay attention here, he's gonna come in with like almost like this punching of the camera effect, and then it's gonna like well, it almost looks like he grabs the camera, holds it like he's like, I'm gonna grab you and I'll punch you. So it's like it looks like he grabs it and he goes in for like this punch, and you can see like the camera move as if like he actually punched it. You know, because of course if they're filming this in real life, he's not gonna actually punch it. He probably hurt his hand or break the camera. You know, but I'll show you guys. So right here you can see he's grabbing onto the camera, and he's got the punch coming. So watch, he'll punch and shakes. I don't know if that's gonna catch that if I do slow mo. So you guys see the effect though, obviously, that he goes in for the punch and kind of shakes. It's cool.
No matter what you think, we're different to life. ATEEZ first.
Ooh, that was a nice transition. I actually missed that the first time around. Let's watch that again. Watch this transition as the whole entire thing spins. That's sick.
What you think, we're different to life. ATEEZ first.
Oh. Damn. Go off, boys. This dance break is so sick.
Turn you on. Can we to go? Turn you on. Your way to go. 진동하는 등잔 소리 들릴 때.
Oh yeah. Woo. This music video is so crazy. Just the camera work is some of the best I've ever seen in my life. Oh my goodness gracious. This is cool. This part I love. You can literally see here, if we go back to where it's just Jongho here. So he's in his little universe here. All closed in. If you guys watch right here, you can see just a little peek of light coming as this is going to basically essentially unfold. So it's going to unfold from the sides. You'll see, as I keep going, it's going to unfold and open up to the world again until we get to a point where they start turning it, and then it's going to go into the very next scene. Just watch that corner, guys. Watch as it like opens up, we'll say, into basically the world again, and it turns around into the very next scene, like the actual video does. It's so cool to watch. Opens up, turn around, everything's still opening, and we're in the next scene. And also, as they come out of that, they do another stomp effect. I'll show you guys again. There's a little stomp effect I love. Right here. Yeah. Oh, another one. Yes. There's two actually. Sick. Let's go. Oh my gosh, what in the freaking Doctor Strange Multiverse shit is this? So sick! What? I'm doing like this! I'm doing like that! Hush! I'm doing like this! I'm doing like it! Hush! Oh, so good. Shout out to everybody here. Everybody who came together to put this together for us. Here, what I'm going to do is so the music's not just blaring while I'm talking. Let's finish off here as I'm talking. Muted though. And just, we'll let this go through. It's so just awesome. Like, just to see this whole entire crew of people coming together to put this and make it basically make it what it is for us. You know, just shout out to every single one of these directors, producers, music video, you know, I guess editors, we'll say, and whatnot, and it's pretty much done. And you know, the boys themselves, the effects crew, the makeup crew, the everybody, just everybody. Shout out to everybody for making this music video for us. And so that I have the opportunity to really dissect this for you guys and show you the stuff that I found in hopes that maybe I'll show you guys something that you haven't seen before. But I love how dynamic this music video is. There's so much movement going on the entire way through and whatnot. I mean, just jumping from like the fact there's like they were like riding on like 2 trains together at one point, and then like they're just dancing on these different like platforms floating around. I mean, like I feel like they must have gotten a huge inspiration for this with like something like Doctor Strange, especially in like his like work he did with like in Spider-Man No Way Home or in the Multiverse of Madness. Like I kind of got a lot of that, like, you know, like vibes, I guess, from this music video. And I mean, this is one of the coolest music videos I think I've ever watched in my lifetime, and this has so far been one of the most fun songs and or music videos I've ever gotten a chance to dive into. And I hope I actually showed you guys some stuff you might have missed on your own watches, no matter how many times you watched it. You know, I mean, hey, it took me 10 times, and I caught stuff even after the 10th time that I didn't notice before. So like I said, that's how dynamic this music video is. There's stuff that I feel like you catch even after the 20th watch, and you could just be like, wow, that's so cool. I can't believe I missed that. And that's just the beauty of art. That's the beauty of it all. Like, these guys make this stuff for us to discover these things. But anyways, guys, as always, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead, drop a like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and more importantly than anything, thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch this. And I will go ahead and, of course, drop my Be First reactions playlist for you. Well, actually, it's ATEEZ and Be First in here. So I'll go ahead and drop both of them. So what I'll do is I'll put one, they're going to be over here, but one will be like up here, and the other one will be down below. So I'll have both both playlists for you guys to dive into everything I've reacted to from Be First and ATEEZ for you guys. But as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, guys, bye!